So we first need to see like which endpoints we need to call in order to get the balance. Here we are in the archive tree, so basically have the infrastructure somehow, the RPC infrastructure somehow divided in two pieces. So we first have the archive tree, which is basically serving information from the archive. But we also have the live tree, which is basically directly connected to our network and get the balance like in real time. So for getting the balance, we need to go to the live tree, and this specifically, and this is basically the endpoint that we'll be calling. So it's v1 balances and then the ID. The identity, which is the ID, which is basically the identity of the address. Okay, and here we'll be creating the URL. Get get balance URL https rpc qubic.org v1 balances. I also have the autocomplete here from Copilot. Okay, this is the address, and we need to call this endpoint. Let's first print URLs and the addresses. Nice. Okay, and here let's try to do an HTTP call. So let's also get the response address. So which is this one. This is the response model. Here exactly what I needed from generate like a go type from a JSON. And we'll be naming it get balance response. Good. Let's define it here. Okay, good. And now let's see. We first need to create a request. Let's also use a context here with a timeout. 5 seconds probably too much. Let's use 10 seconds too much. Let's try to use 5. Let's defer the context and response error. It's http dot default client. Let's use like a default client dot get. We'll be using like the get anyways. Get balance URL. Perfect. Okay. If we encounter an error, we'll just wrap it and return it. Performing HTTP request, wrap it. We need to defer closing the body in order to avoid any memory leaks. So, 1 second. Okay. Yeah, we need to check if the status code is okay. Good. And now we need to unmarshal the response. Exactly. So have the JSON decoder. We're using the body decoding into the get balance response struct. If we encounter any error, We need to wrap it again, decoding response, and now balance response for maxi address. Good. Let's run this to see. Okay. As we use the default client, we are not using the context anymore. So in order to use the context, we need to create like a client. We need to create like the request client. New request with context, checking error handling, creating a new request, and now here we will just be doing request dot request okay, default client instead of get we'll be doing do, and here we have the request. Awesome. And here, so now if we encounter any timeout, it will error out after 5 seconds. Cannot marshal have an error, cannot marshal object into ghost root field, get balance on a balance of type string. Okay, I know the thing. So balance, it's actually, I think, those are not amounts, those are, okay, let's go here. Let's see, balance, the balance model. It is encoded into string when passing it along the way, but it's in the amount is an int64. The same for the balance amount and the same for incoming and outgoing. Okay, so balance. Good. Now it should be working. Is it UN64? Okay, strange. It's actually very strange. Let's do the following. Let's go directly to the gRPC model. To the proto definition, which is here. We have here Qubic proto. Okay, so we have ID in 64. Those are U in 32 and 64, and U in 32. Okay. In 64. What was the error again? Okay. No worries. I know this issue. So let's get back here with string. It should work with string. Okay. Live debugging. I know the issue. Here, the model is basically having like a balance key. So, of course, it will not work because we will need to do this. Okay, And the key here is balance. And balance the response, let's use balance. And now it should work. Okay. So for this ID, let's try to pretty print it somehow. There is some pretty print in Go. I forgot how to do it, so yeah, don't mind. We can work with that. I don't want to waste time on that. Okay, so this is the ID. We used plus V to format it in order to also print the field names. So for this ID we have this balance. Let's see if we refresh this, it is if we delete the delimiters, it's basically the same. Okay, so this means that it works. Good.